What is up, guys? Dzeeff here, and welcome to my Rising Rampage sneak peek opening. I don't do a lot of these. I don't really go to sneak peeks very often, and it's just because sneak peeks, I mean, doesn't really make a lot of sense. You're paying $20 to buy packs early, but you're probably not going to pull anything, and also it's like you can't play the cards anyway, and it's cool when you pull like a really expensive card and can sell it immediately, but especially people that I feel bad for them, they go to the sneak peeks and they buy cards at like sneak peek prices, which isn't a very good idea because cards are all like double the price, and then they like don't go to any events for a month. It's like we could have saved a lot of money by just not buying those cards, but it's still kind of fun. I just don't do a lot of these openings on my channel because I don't go to a lot of sneak peeks. I also have some mail day packages. I don't really do mail day videos anymore, but I bought a ton of packages off of tcgplayer.com. I mean, just I know it's like kind of my sponsor, but also I just buy cards from them, and I bought stuff for when the ban list dropped, and then also when Battles Legend happened, so we'll open those as well. But so let's take a look at the sneak peek promo. It has Monarch stats, level 5 Fiend. If this card is tribute summon, you can destroy any number of face of monsters your opponent controls whose combined attack is less than or equal to the original attack of the monster attributed to tribute summon this card. That is kind of random. Okay, I guess. I mean, basically this means that you can summon a vanilla monster and you get to pop like one card your opponent controls, or you could just summon Zaborg and it would do like the same thing. But I guess in theory, if you if you tribute a big monster, which you probably shouldn't do, but if you tributed a big monster, you could pop like multiple cards. But that's kind of interesting. Isn't this like a secret rare in the set? I have no idea. I thought it was a secret rare. This set already, I don't know what people are calling them when I'm filming this video. Maybe they eventually come up with a cool name, but this set has like 20th anniversary cards. They're not 20th anniversary, but they're just like a new prismatic secret rare foiling on some cards, and I don't know yet. Probably by the time this is uploaded, I'll already be out of date by saying this. We don't actually have confirmation which cards can have that foiling. We've seen it on rares and ultras and secrets, but I don't know if it's like every single rare. I'm not really sure, but we'll have to see what happens. You have FA Shining Star GT. Oh man, I wish this card was a holographic, but it's okay. 2 machine monsters, generic, well, kind of generic. Gains attack equal to the total levels of FA monsters this card points to times 300. Neither player takes any battle damage from attacks involving this card, which obviously really sucks. And then each time an FA spell or trap card effect is activated, place one athlete counter on this card. When your opponent activates a monster effect, twin effect, you can remove one counter from this card and get the activation. And if you do, destroy it. It's only once per turn effect though, but it's a card that a lot of people want me to pick up FAs again, but it's like there's no Ancient Fairy Dragon, there's no Galaxy Tomahawk. The deck doesn't seem very good. That's a cool card. You'll send you Wind Worship, Smorg Onslaught, Dream Mirror of Joy. Okay, pretty cool artwork. We already kind of looked at these Dream Mirror cards. I really don't think they're going to be good. I know some people were like, oh, they're kind of cool. I'm like, you just don't understand. It's just a lot of decks with 2 field spells, especially field spells that don't immediately do something, are just not really going to have a good time. If you look at almost every single successful field spell from the past year or 2, or maybe even 3, I mean, I guess 2016, maybe even before 2016, they all pretty much have to have immediate search effects to actually be playable. So when you have 2 field spells and neither of them search, it's going to be rough. And then also all your cards are vanilla unless you have field spells. We have oh, this is a rare, interesting, the Desperate Doom Eagle. This card's pretty cool. I talked about it in the original TC exclusive like first look video. This card's really nice though. It shuffles back cards. It's a quick effect in the graveyard, kind of cool. We have a Blockout Curtain, Draw Discharge, another Smorg card, and then what the heck, that is a crazy looking guy. It's always funny when you see sets revealed in the OC and it looks like every card's amazing, and we get them in the TCG and it's like, I guess they're okay. Just because like lots of cards look cool like in theory, but in practice they might not be. So what the heck? Magic Calibra? What is this? You can declare level from 1 to 6 and target 2 face of monsters you control till the end of this turn. Reduce the level of one of those monsters by the declared amount, and if you do increase level, what the heck? A sentient scale, it maintains the balance of the universe, but often places the stars on the wrong side. Yeah, he looks kind of sketchy here. Look, he has even little stars in his balance things. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that card existed. Rain Ryu, okay. Marincess Current, Volt Tester. And oh, nice, a secret rare. We have Witchcrafter Golem Aruru. The Witchcrafter is kind of flopped. This card's kind of cool though, and I think some people were even testing this card in Altergeist. So it says when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a spellcaster monster or monster you control, or targets it for an attack, you can target one card your opponent controls or one Witchcrafter spell on your graveyard. Special on this card from your hand if you return that select target to the hand. So basically the idea is that oh, and then it bounces back your hand during your stand my face. So basically the idea is if your opponent activates an effect or tries to attack you, you can special summon this card and then bounce one of their cards back to the hand. So it's kind of cool. That's cool. We pulled a secret rare. What that doesn't even look like a real card. Berserker of the Tenyi. 2 plus monsters, including a Link monster. It's a Link 3 with 3,000 attack. Okay. We have Fuma Wave. This is a TCG exclusive. Kind of a random card. Really does seem like a Duel Links card, I think, to a lot of people. We have Cross Debug and Reptilian Lamia. What the heck are Reptilians in this set? That's pretty crazy. Pulling a Secret Rare, though, out of Sneak Peek packs is always nice. I would like to pull one of those Prismatics sometime. And we'll do some box openings. We have a number 29 Mannequin Cat. This card is actually like really good, like low-key good in frogs and stuff, so that's kind of cool to see. Rescue Interlacer. Dream Mirror Fantasy, that's their trap card. White Aura Monoceros, okay, it's Synchro Monster. We got a couple of those fish Synchro Monsters. Rising Fire, this is a Salamangreat card. If you control no monsters, activate this card by targeting 1 fire monster in your graveyard, special summon it and equip it with this card. The equipped monster gains 500 attack. When this card leaves fields for that monster, if this card in possession is served by an opponent's card effect, you can banish one monster on the field. Pretty cool card. I don't know if you'd play it. I mean, it is just a premature burial in a lot of cases, but they already have like continuous premature burial and Will of the Salamangreats, but maybe with one Gazelle, that card's interesting. I didn't even think about testing that. I was testing Salamangreats last night until the power went out, but basically I was testing Salamangreats and I played a lot of games, and Will was really good for reviving the Gazelle. Maybe that card's kind of interesting to look at. Fuma Wave again. Another Reptilian Lamia. It's actually getting some pretty cool pulls here. And it's such a hit and miss. Like, even if you go to like a sneak peek with like 15 or 20 people, they might only pull like one of each Secret Rare. Sometimes they don't even pull any of certain Secret Rare. Number 29 again. Psychic Fervor, whatever. The Return of the Normal. That's a cool little artwork. Reversible Beetle. Okay, kind of random. Ooh, we got a Dream Mirror White Knight. Yeah, I mean, this guy's, I don't know. It's kind of weird that, like, his head is the only thing that's not holographic. It kind of looks weird, but, oh, Morpheus. I don't know. These Dream Knights or Dream Mirror cards are not Knights. The Dream Mirror cards, I'm not super hyped for them. Fortune Lady Pass. There's also a Fortune Lady Synchro Monster in this set. Kind of interesting. Draw Discharge again. World Legacy Bestowal. And Beat Raptor as a common, because it was in the special edition as a super rare. And then we have our last pack. Can we pull a Prismatic? I mean, obviously not. We already pulled a Secret Rare. What more can we ask for? Princess Sea Star. Smorg Sky Battle. You'll send you Sabru. And oh my gosh. Actually one of the better cards in the set. And an Ultra Race. It's pretty good sneak peek packs. Dragoonity Knight Romulus. So this card's pretty cool. 2 Dragon and our Winged Beast monsters take up tokens. If this card is linked summon, you can add 1 Dragoonity Spell Trap or 1 Dragon Ravine from your deck to your hand. Pretty insane, actually. If a Dragon monster is special summoned from your extra deck to a zone this card points to, you can special summon 1 Dragon or 1 Winged Beast monster from your hand in fence position. But for the rest of the turn, its effects, if any, are negated and it cannot use as link material. So actually, like a pretty nice card, especially with Tempest coming off the ban list. So I think some people might actually be playing that. We have, oh, look at that little Bird of Bringing. Beat Raptor again. You can use Sword Sting, Link back. And DMZ Dragon. Wow, that is almost my actual initials. That would have been insane if those... We can just cover up the M, and it's kind of my initials. So that's it for the sneak peek cards. We got some pretty cool pulls. Actually, pulling an Ultra and a Secret Rare is pretty unlikely, so I'll take it. Worth mentioning that if you guys used to go to sneak peeks back in the day, that you weren't guaranteed Hollows in packs, so you would like sometimes drive out like maybe an hour to go to a sneak peek or whatever. I mean, maybe you guys have closer locals, but I would drive like an hour. You'd open 5 packs. All of them are rares. No holographic cards. It'd just be so disappointing. But anyway, we'll open some of these mail day openings. So these are all cards, like I said. Some of them are Battles of Legends cards. Some of them are banlist cards. I don't think all the cards that I ordered actually came in right away, so I don't think we'll get to see all of them. But it'll still be pretty cool, at least, just to see some of the stuff that came in. I think I mentioned it in the video that went up today that I am going on vacation, so I just wanted to get these out of the mailbox before I left. Are they all backwards? Okay, nice. So we can take a look here. So the first one we have, oh nice, Solemn Judgment. Oh boy, we have stuff where you actually have to get scissors, or a knife probably would be easier to get out. I don't know. I mean, I get that it's important to protect them on the top. Sometimes they can just slip out if you don't do that, but it is kind of annoying when you're trying to open them on camera. Gosh. So we have, I think this is just 2, yeah, we just got 2 Solemn Judgment here. So the reason I ordered this is because I have just 1 copy. Well, I have 2 copies of Solemn Judgment. I probably have some commons somewhere. I just wanted matching rarities, and the Battles of Legend is a good one. I would use the original. I do have 2 copies of the original Ultra Rare. I don't believe that the original Ultra Rare specifies if you can use it on Monster with an S. I mentioned this before. I don't know if it's in this package, but I try to get cards with the most updated repeated text possible, so to avoid any confusion. One of the problems is, like, I don't know if Sangins are in this mail day, but I did order some Sangins, and I just ordered the commons because I just wanted the errata text, so I didn't have to explain to anyone. I just don't like carrying translations, so it's kind of important. And we have nice super polymerization. I feel like I should have just bought 3 of this card when it went to limited, because I mean, it was only a matter of time, right? But we just didn't know. But I had 1 copy of it, and then I bought the second copy when it went to 2, and then I bought the third copy when it went to 3. So pretty cool that came in, so now I can play that. I think Super Poly is going to be like a side deck staple for a little while, actually. Hold on, we can try to use this right here. Yeah, I think Super Poly is like a really solid card. I mean, it has been a solid card. We've got Salamangreat, All Mirage. I said I didn't know how to pronounce this card, and then a lot of people are just like, oh, it's just All Mirage. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. This card is going to be very good. Possibly the best new card. Actually, without a doubt, the best new card from the Battles of Legend. I mean, maybe the Psyframe Lambda is better, because that's just like only because it's generic Link 2 monster. But that has a pretty cool pull. You can use it with Sangin, and even when I was testing Salamangreats, it actually like came up a bunch. I wasn't playing it in my extra deck, because the extra deck space is so tight in that deck, but it definitely like came up every once in a while when you would just like have something that you would want to make this with. So that's kind of cool. You didn't want to make like the Balings or whatever. But obviously there's just not enough room in that deck. And then we have, oh, there we go. So we got the Sangins here. So I already had 1 copy of this. Actually, I bought the legendary, or whatever, the legendary decks too, because we remember a couple weeks ago we opened one of those and it had a Sangin. So I just wanted to buy a couple of these. Will I play Sangin? Probably not, but maybe. I don't know if I'll play 3 in a deck. There's actually a lot of really good combos with Sangin and the Salamangreat with a lot of decks right now. I think even Guard Dragons are looking at them, like any Guard Dragon deck, because basically what you can do is you can summon Sangin, make this guy, and then Sangin searches a Crusadia monster, and then you can special the Crusadia monster, because Sangin prevents it from activating their effect, but the Crusadia special summon isn't an activated effect, and then you can just like make Magius or whatever and just like start comboing off. So it's actually pretty cool. I don't know if that'll really be played, but it definitely would be like an interesting thing to look into, and I thought it would just be nice to have Sangin, nice to have Salamangreat, All Mirage. I haven't really settled on a deck that I'm going to play like at the Indie or at the YCS right after that, or at the Regional after that, but I just thought these cards would all be good to like pick up just for a variety of decks that I'm looking into. Obviously, I'll probably play like some sort of control strategy. I like those a lot. But Salamangreats, Altergeist, Guru Control, all these are like technically on the table. Lots of decks on the table, actually. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's sneak peek opening, mail day opening, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys got at your sneak peek. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.